guys, VIP gang, and welcome back to the VIP Lounge. Welcome to another video this week by yours truly, English Bay, or simply just Linda. Linda is my real name. So, today we are in the VIP Lounge. I just want to quickly talk about worldly aesthetics and expectations versus my reality, my personal truth. If you've ever had to put pressure on yourself to meet societal standards just to please people or to get what you wanted, let me know in the comments. Personally, I will admit that for a very long time, I would put so much pressure on myself to always look on point. I'll make sure that my outfit is rocking, my hair is also on point. And you guys already know I struggle with my hair. I hardly get my hair done because it's expensive. It's so expensive, and my hair is one of the most important aspects that of me that really defines me. I love my hair. If my hair is not done and I'm not wearing a cute outfit and smelling good, then my self-esteem is going to be compromised, if I can put it that way. And I was just thinking about it. There are a lot of people who have always wanted to be runway models, but have not been able to do that because they're told, "Oh, you're too fit, you're too short, you're this and that." If somebody without a disability can miss out on such a dream to be a runway model, what about someone like me, someone with craniofacial deformities, a physical disability that a lot of people are not very familiar with? I think I shared with you guys in so many of my videos that I personally have never come across somebody like me. I do understand that my case of craniofacial deformities is on the extremely rare side, but I do believe and know that there are people with craniofacial deformities. Mine is just a little extra. And my whole life I focused more on the fact that I am visually impaired. I've never really had to worry much about my physical appearance because I grew up in a space and environment where there's a lot of love. I think this is not the first time I am saying that. I grew up surrounded by a lot of loving people, so I guess I only became self-conscious and self-aware when I went to high school. I had to figure out life on my own, and that made me feel like I was less exposed, if that makes sense. So, having to navigate boarding life surrounded by strangers was really difficult. In high school, I never made a lot of friends because I was really uncomfortable. I think I just became more and more self-conscious that no man, this is not just about your physical progress. This is not just about your visual impairment, but it has to do with your physical appearance. There's a certain way that people would talk to me versus how they would talk to my friends or other people. I honestly felt a difference. And I think that's why it became harder for me to socialize because people made it so crystal clear that I was different. And honestly, in high school, I didn't need to feel like that, but I did. And then college came. I, I was coming from a high school where, as boarders, we were about 900 people, and those that were not in boarding school, but people that I learned to, the day scholars were about 200-300. I go to college. I'm surrounded by 25 to 30,000 people. Every day I'm meeting new people. As I'm going to class, as I'm going to grab some food, as I'm going to watch the football game or basketball game, or I'm just lounging around with my friends. I think it was a 50-50 situation. I had people genuinely like me and approach me. I had other people who were just like, what on earth is going on? And then there were those cases where people would pull my friends aside and whisper, asking questions, what's wrong with her, this and that. You know how people can be. Even here on YouTube, I've seen people commenting in my comment section saying that I'm a I'm a suitable character for the movie Dune or Star Trek. Is it Star Trek or Star Wars? I can't remember. I've had people call me an alien. I've had people resemble me to a corpse. I've had people resemble me to a rooster. I love that when we make fun of people and make such comments. Oh yeah, I almost forgot there's also another common one where people think that I'll be wearing a mask. Honestly, who in their right mind would walk into a school and grab a mask to look like this? Honestly, let's not be mean. Let's not be rude. I think the one thing that people don't know is that I am stronger than they think. I am stronger than they know. People tend to talk to me a certain way, trying not to hurt my feelings. I've also seen that in the comment section also. People always have to justify and start a conversation or a comment saying, oh, I don't need to be rude, but can I please ask, hey, just go straight up and ask whatever you want to ask and I will respond to it. So back to the aesthetics. To the people that are now used to my condition, the people that give me pressure, why are you not in a relationship? Why are you 28 years old and not in a serious relationship? Why aren't you married? And I'm like, dude, do you not know that finding true love on its own is difficult for somebody that does not have a disability? What more someone like me? It's 10 times harder to find somebody that really wants to be with me because I am not typically appealing. I'm not aesthetically pleasing to a lot of people. I once put a poll on my Instagram where I asked people, would you say I am cute, beautiful, or sexy? And I think a lot of people out of politeness, they just said cute and beautiful. And I understand that. I mean, I don't have the body of a model. I'm not as beautiful as the next model. I know that the men focus on a woman's face and obviously her backside and a bunch of other things that are external. The internal stuff when it comes to character, a lot of men pay attention to that after they found something that they're attracted to. And in my case, I honestly have moments where I struggle to really pinpoint or figure out, okay, so what really makes me attractive physically? Can I even be identified as physically pleasing? Where? How? Personally, when I think of myself, I think I am beautiful. If I didn't think that way of myself, I don't think I would be a YouTuber. I don't think I would be as confident as I am. Personally, I know that I am beautiful. But if the next person going to receive that, the way that I see myself, if the next person seeing me the way that I see myself, if the next person sees me the way that God sees me. It's a whole different story. And just thinking about it, a lot of people used to gravitate more towards my sister, and I was my sister's shadow for a very long time until I became my own. I went to college. She went to college at different universities. She went to South Africa. I stayed here in Zimbabwe, did my own life, and the most difficult part is that we are sisters, we are twins. So the general expectation is that we we are the same in everything. We have the same personality. We look 100% identical. We like the same things. We do the same things. But as we have both discovered ourselves through living separate lives, we both notice that we are different. We love each other, we're close, but at the end of the day, we are just two different people born on the same day, you know? And what my sister defines as classy, for example, is very different from what I think is classy and beautiful. Everyone is trying so hard to look a certain way, look a certain way, present themselves a certain way. Even on YouTube, you can see vloggers living life a certain way. You know, people that are always, always go that they make sure that your hair is done, your makeup is done, your nails are done. Everything is always in TikTok shape. And my question is, are we are we like that every single day? Are we? And who exactly in the world are we trying to please? And who started with this whole thing that creating societal standards, defining that beautiful means this? Who did that? Many of us we get pressured into becoming people that we are not. I mean, you guys see that I'm 100% myself. I'm not trying so hard to be somebody I'm not. I can never be the next Beyonce. I can never be the next Kim Kardashian. I can never be Faith and Jesse. I can only be English Bay. And because I was born unique, I was born different, I was born architecturally challenged. I've learned to accept times where I'm not slaying at my best, and that's okay. So don't be afraid to have your days where you just wrap up on the couch in your oversized t-shirt. Maybe you don't even brush your hair that day. You don't have to over exert yourself or over push yourself to always be societally, well, socially acceptable. I guess that's the best way to put it. Woo! It's raining again. It's been raining donkeys and horses this side of the world, so I don't know why I'm explaining. You guys have already seen with my hair. I don't remember the last time I tied my hair in a bun, but it feels good. If there's anything I love, it's for my hair to look good and feel good. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. What have you struggled with when it comes to aesthetics? I mean, we've heard that for black people, those that are light skinned get more opportunities rather than the girls or the guys on the darker side, or women that have their hair done, women that are having, well, women that get a wig installation as opposed to someone like me who likes to rock natural hair. You find that that girl with the wig, 22 Peruvian wig, is gonna get more attention than me who's just rocking natural hair. Or that girl who's in a nice bodysuit is gonna get more attention than me just wearing sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt. Everyone's competency is different, and we shouldn't be forced to do things that we don't relate to or things that make us uncomfortable. Be your own kind of beautiful. But above all, just be confident. And that is my message for this week. My apologies for bringing the video late today. I'm gonna do better next week. I love you guys, Steve, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!